Audio sounds great. Naughty Gang audio test. We'll see how it goes. Didn't really give us much time to prepare, but we're here. Fallen might be on the pisser because that's where I just was. But as long as his, oh, you're good. Well, these guys didn't exactly give us much heads up. Diddy was MIA until 5 minutes before kickoff. I'll say Diddy was MIA up until kickoff. Then we're ready to play. They're fucking sitting in the screen already. Terrible for media. Just all around terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. But while he's pissing, if we want to click on the Neon, what's Neon have to say? Neon says Patriots 36-31. I mean, this is 16-1 versus 11-6, but I do think this is a very even matchup. Very even matchup here. I mean, I know when it comes down to it, Peyton and the Patriots, they love to sling it. They love to throw with Mac, but they do got two workhorses, Ramondre Stevenson and mainly Damien Harris, and it's just sickening to some of us that he's rocking with Damien Harris over Ramon Goat from the jump. Not all of us like that. All right. Fighting. So like you would think the Diddy and the Lions went 16-1, but Neon actually has the Peyton winning by 5. So yeah, most people will agree for that game. It was the ball didn't roll Alex's way. You got the stream I sent you all ready to go? I think that was earlier I think I had it muted when I think we're fine because it's the same thing as, same setting. I didn't change any settings from yesterday or the day before, so it should be fine. I think you're good. There's no way they can't hear you. Should all be the same. I don't know why. Why does it do this to me? Why can't this is, I don't understand. Where's my Geek Squad when I need them?
I'm telling you how to fix it, bro.
What do I need to do on Discord?
What is your audio set to come out of in Discord and voice and video? So hit the settings button, voice and video. You should see output device, probably to your headset.
Output. That could be the issue. Why would that change? Audio level's perfect. Confused. There we go. You can hear Tommy now? It's a great sign. Yeah, I don't know why Discord decided to change it back to default, but they did, so, you know. Now you can't?
No, he's fucking with you, dude.
Nah, I literally see the bar moving on OBS
Yeah.
whenever you talk.
Yeah, he's fucking with you.
I see
He's
the
fucking
bar
with you.
moving.
He's fucking with you, bro. That's why we don't fuck with a Billy. So we got a third and out. Wow. So he has identifier on one of his linemen, which is huge. And that's how he's able to see the blitzers. So he'll be able to tell if Peyton's running more than just that pressure.
I
Like
don't know
those
how
pump
much
fakes
that's
those
gonna
guys know
matter
it.
against a guy like Peyton though, because I don't think he's a heavy blitzer.
I don't think he is either. And unless he gets this, yep, huge miss throw. Wow.
Whew. I mean, if you're running that man double buzz like that against this Lions team, you're just
I don't know that he can come out and run
he's
man
gonna get the
again.
protection against Penny Sewell. I see his other tackle as Superstar, which I was not aware of until now, I guess.
Maybe they earned it in the
Yeah, because linemen actually can earn devs now if they win. I believe if they win best O lineman, they can go up a dev, which I guess is good. Madden finally added that in.
He looks goofy. It's probably a rookie that somehow got it or something.
But
Peyton with
nonetheless,
that.
that's a big
This is
3 and out by
Peyton's
the
patented.
Patriots.
Yep. This is
Exact.
Peyton's good double type formation that he drags his tight end across. This isn't the one with dub where they're beside, but I think he'll come out if he can establish this run game early like he did against Carlos and get Diddy. I mean, Diddy's offense is a lot similar to Carlos. They have just receivers across.
Yeah, they're
Good
looking to
quarterback.
take the big
Mhm.
play. I mean, he will run the
Yep.
ball. He'll take but at the end of the day, he wants
Yeah,
to
like Trey
take
White
the
flex
shot.
inside zone and stuff. Yeah.
But one thing I am fairly certain of that Diddy has, if he didn't have the number one rush defense, it was very high up there.
Yeah, they have a lot of beef in in the middle of it too, and the edge rushers. Obviously, he's got Olakun, who's got speed, and Rodrigo.
One
But
thing you
Peyton
will
knows how to run the
notice,
ball. That's a great play by Peyton. He
yeah,
knows
that
how to
little,
evade it just
I
well.
don't know what you
Just
want to
a little
call it,
shimmy. It's a little
inside
shimmy.
shimmy that just,
Mm-hmm.
your linebackers are flowing to it perfectly, then that little shimmy happens and they get all fucked up.
Yeah, like most people, that's like a 3-yard gain, but Peyton shimmied a little bit off the stretch and was able to bust that for a first down. Peyton's a really good runner. I mean, as much as Peyton knows how to throw the ball, he also knows how to run it very well.
Yeah, he knows the strats. He knows the
Yeah, he
strats.
knows what he's doing. Another double tight formation from Peyton. Gonna hand the ball off to Harris, who gets a great cut. Wow, 5 yards. Even though the guy was chasing him down the whole time. Meanwhile, Damian Harris probably is not as fast as that middle linebacker, but he gets leg picked there.
One thing I've noticed after watching, I know it's very early on in the Super Bowl, but after watching the conference chip and now this, Patriots love their misdirection run plays.
Yep.
And it seems like as long as you're patient and you're willing to let the blocks develop, they hit.
Yeah. Yep. You have to know how to run it, and like we said before, Peyton knows what he's doing. Run wise, you have to be able to time it. Like that's a great play right there. Boom, first down.
Yep,
Like
I mean
Peyton's a
Damian
very
Harris, he's fucking massive. He's gonna run right through the first. Like if it's just an arm tackle, he's gonna run through it. It's simple as that.
yeah. Definitely big backs are the way to go in this year's Madden. They're definitely it. I mean, they don't meet the air trucking threshold, but Peyton's not really an air trucker, so still big backs that fall forward. I think are really good this year. This is definitely not a scat back. Meta. Watch for this tight end drag. He's ran that play action, which he absolutely killed Carlos on, which Brock Bowers should be able to get money.
Yeah, I don't
He
think
faked it.
Peyton's does not necessarily. Wow, he panicked there.
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell
Yeah.
that was, but it's like his guy bit on. If he would have just, if his that CPU defender would have just committed to the quarterback, he probably would have had a sack. But that's still big because he forced a throwaway. Because that play is the success rate for that play is like 80-90%. That's what it feels like. And Peyton's not going to have to come out and sit in heavy sets, like two tight end sets, like he did against Carlos. But I feel like that's just where he's comfortable in sitting, so that's where he's going to be.
For sure. Good solid run.
Another
Well,
misdirection play
only
where
three.
Ramondre foul. Well, I thought it'd be a little more than three, but must have been a long three.
I just find it funny in general. Like Lil Shout is bitching about dudes trading guys, and he's like, "Oh, we'll send him to shitty users," but he's also the same guy that sharked Sporty out of the #1 overall pick for a #2 wide receiver.
Yeah, he knew what he was
Yeah.
doing. Some guys just
Yeah.
don't have morals.
Oh, for sure. This is another strong formation here. You can run bench, or there's a good PA. There's a good PA shot play. And no way. Oh my God. What an
He,
absolute dot by Mac.
I've, I have one. I have only one comment about that play is that he was looking at one receiver, and just off that catch,
Was he
Brock
staring down
Bowers,
that left one?
he was definitely staring down Brock Bowers, and just after that catch, look what he has activated.
Yep. So this is big too. You can motion this wide receiver out, cause some mismatches. Let me see there. He's got. Oh wow. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, he definitely gets away with one there.
Oh, so wait, now I'm early, but last game I was 3 seconds too late. That's get the fuck out of here. Now I'm early.
You're
I don't
early.
get it.
I'm
Every time we do these, I'm late.
I'm
And everyone's like,
live, so
"Damn,
I can't
Tommy's
become
three
any
seconds
earlier
late."
than you are.
All right, I'll slow down on my calls. Jeez.
This is one thing you're gonna see a lot between these. You're gonna see a lot of audibles, a lot of changes pre-snap, and some, especially whoever's on defense, that might come back to bite them. So that's something we're gonna monitor there. And
Right.
Tyquan Thornton just running through dudes.
We have the ability to see Diddy on defense, and you could see he wasn't able to get adjusted. He didn't know if he wanted to run zone. He didn't know if he wanted to run man, and it's hard to figure out, especially when someone motions like that and gets the defense playing on their heels, and you might not necessarily be able to get the call you want. We have a timeout early. It was the Patriots timeout. I wonder if he's formation subbing someone in or
I mean,
something.
that's 3rd and 2. This is
Yeah.
you're in the red zone. You don't want to get stopped here for a field goal. But I feel like unless
Mhm.
Peyton gets stopped for like a 6-yard loss, he's going for this.
Mhm.
One
For
thing I feel
sure.
like I just thought about now and didn't think about beforehand is I should have had both streams set up so we can kind of pop back and forth between each one. Maybe that'll be something we do in the future though.
He still got a yard on that, pretty
And
much.
Fletcher, that the hole looked like it was wide open, but Fletcher Cox just
Yeah.
might not. He might be 35, 36 in this universe, but he didn't
Still a
look like it on that play.
big boy in the middle. Yep, gun bunch, classic. That's my main scheme on my good formation. You can run a lot of plays. You can run mesh out of it. You can run a lot of you can run the
See, and
mesh
Diddy,
stop.
I don't think Diddy's much of a man guy either, so you're gonna see primarily zone from him. Which at the same time, when you facing a receiving core with Brock
Yep.
Bowers and Tyquan Thornton,
There's the fumble.
oh, I thought he wasn't gonna pick it up.
Yeah, no.
And you will see
Well,
Diddy is a very. I don't know how this affects tackling, but he will go for a lot of strips. I don't know if that makes tackling worse or how
yeah, it makes you have a high chance to break it
what effect it
because they
has
don't
on
go
it,
for
but
the tackle. They try and go for the
it's a
punch
very
out.
high risk, high reward.
It paid
Which,
off for him there. He needed that stop after he got stoned on his first possession. That's for sure.
but I mean, Peyton took a lot of time off the clock.
Mm-hmm. Classic Diddy bail.
Of
Yeah.
course, and that's one thing Peyton doesn't want to see is Chubb get going. But also at the same time, if I see that when he gets a run like that with Chubb, I'm putting in the back of my mind since he just clicked off there. And if that becomes a common theme with Chubb, instead of trying to hard cut and cheese your way down the field, which, let's be honest, hard cutting is basically the new, like, swerving was a couple years ago.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just lowering my shoulder with Chubb and hopefully getting the truck because the CPU most of the time isn't hit sticking on their own like he would if Jabril, because he's not 9 times out of 10 if that's not Nick Chubb running through that hole, Peyton staying clicked on Peppers and laying the fucking wood.
Oh wow, what a play! Is that Duggar?
Yeah, that's Kyle Duggar, who's in like his 4th year but already 30 years old. It's like his receiver, was he on a spy or what? Or was his did a I don't
Maybe
know, it looked weird. Did
he
his
could have been the
assignment
blitzer.
block?
I guess I don't know, but that was all the CPU.
Yeah.
His assignment could have blocked, or he maybe
I
could have
think
changed him as the blitzer to
Peyton
this.
certainly isn't afraid to run man, but at the same time, you're going to get burned over the top at least once because Sean Murphy Bunting's a great corner, but I'm putting my money on Jameson Williams on a streak there.
Yep, good play to guard that underneath route by the running back. Huge swat too. What a play!
Yeah, Peyton's
So
locked in on defense early.
yep, absolutely. And you haven't seen Diddy struggle like this. I mean, he made some mistakes there, but Peyton was absolutely locked in versus that Carlos game. Looks like we got a bad punt. Ooh, good play.
I didn't really see them. I wasn't paying attention to the meter.
I think his meter like went. It had the lowest power
Didn't
setting.
register or something.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's
Yep.
tough. That's what'll happen when you got two guys playing at basically two separate coasts. We got a guy in California playing a dude in bumfuck Alabama.
Yep.
Connection might not be the best, but
Yep. Huge stop. Good field position too. I mean, you got stopped there a little early in the red zone, but he's chilling.
it's a damn
Peyton.
shame our bookmakers in Vegas got lazy though, so we couldn't get a line on this
No
game.
way. No way. Oh my God.
And that is exactly why against
I
this
think the
Patriots
pressure
team,
got him.
yeah,
Yeah.
that was 100%. Against this Patriots team, if you're going to run man, you're going to have to double Thornton and probably try and use or Brock Bowers yourself. When it comes down to that, it's how much do you trust yourself?
Right. Because he was just running zero and blitzed a lot.
But at the same time, that's when you run under center, that's just a lot. At least what I've noticed, it's just people just go straight to man blitz when you go under center, and Peyton's pretty much lived under center so far.
Yeah. But now looks like he's coming out an empty set. And the thing is, like, if you get really happy on trying to stop the run, blitzing doesn't always stop the run.
No, blitzing
Because-
often leaves a gaping hole. Next thing you know, it's an
Because
80-yard
in
touchdown.
Madden, in case you guys didn't know, when you blitz, the guys don't actually like read and have their play rec. They just run forward
They're
and
just
do their
running like
assignment.
a headless chicken.
Whereas if you're gonna oh good slant, another hit stick. Oh my gosh, he almost got resurrected there. So in Madden, when you blitzing doesn't always stop the run, which is the complete opposite of football. So in Madden, they just run straight forward and don't react. Whereas if you play like some softer zones, they actually react to it. Or like in Mutt, that you man up the running back, so they follow. That you basically run both your DNs and man up the running back, especially if you're playing like a big one.
I don't think we've seen the Patriots come out in a. Besides that fourth down, I feel like that's the only time we've seen them come out in a spread set.
Good stretch play. Yeah.
So I'm very interested. I'm very curious to see which each user. I don't know how much effect it has on the game, but which game plan they chose. Because Peyton seems to be mixing in the outside and inside runs. He's not quite just running right up the.
Like I could see him trying to hit play action here on 2nd and 2.
Oh yeah, this is his play action money plays.
Oh, I could see it.
And I think Diddy's in the right defense to counteract that. See, and then like that's the thing with Damian Harris. If your guy sticks his arm out, like while he's engaged with a block,
Mhm.
trying,
He's just running through it.
Yeah, you just run through it. You'll slow him down, but he's just running through it. And I did, like I said earlier, after doing my statistician got back to me and said, yes, The Lions actually have the #1 overall defense. And I want to say the Patriots was top 5. So this is strength. This is like a lot of Super Bowls we see in real life. Strength versus strength, top offense, top defense.
Please stop adding the Super Bowl player mid Super Bowl.
Very weird. Please don't speak in chat while you're playing the Super Bowl. This isn't a regular season game. Do you want to join the prestigious multi-time Rejects Champion Club or not?
High point.
And he catches. That's disgusting, man. High point doesn't help that with catching, does it? It's just accuracy.
Yes. There's no high point wide receiver ability.
That's disgusting. That's a good catch. It's a good aggressive catch, but that's disgusting that can work on a consistent basis. And one thing Peyton does like to do a lot when he thinks people are running man, he'll have his like he did on that play, he'll put his tight end on a zig. But since Diddy's sitting in zone the majority of the time, he's not going to be able to go to that check, which is one of his favorite checks.
Oh my.
Diddy, I wonder what your code adjustments is, because it does not look like it's play ball. Unless that guy somehow has conservative play ball, because he would not be playing for my team. Because you got to have those. In the red zone in the Super Bowl, got to have those.
Oh, big play. Oh my god.
Instant pressure and Mac
every play is just hit sticks and R1 spamming. This is disgusting.
Mac got drilled as he threw it and just delivered a
Peyton,
perfect
get the
ball.
fuck out of chat, dude. You're not locked in.
No way you should be playing in the Super Bowl and talking in chat.
No shot.
No shot.
Like, this is probably Mutt Zone Scissors. No. Did he fumble it? Oh my gosh, I thought he looked like he fumbled.
I mean, at this point, what do? Game's been a demon defense. You take your points or do you go for it here?
I think Peyton's making the right call. At least see if you can get a look you like. Think about it a little bit.
Obviously, he doesn't know that, but he's going to put Brock Bowers on a zig. I bet a lot of money he's on a zig. He's going to throw it right to him for a touchdown.
Yep, and he doubled him up in man coverage, too.
Can I get someone to run me my money? Thank you very
call,
much.
Mike.
Thank you very much.
Good call. And with the Brock Bowers touchdown.
As soon as he recognized this man coverage, he went right to a zig, because for Madden, for whatever reason, you can't press tight ends. And zigs this year, if you press them, they get boxed, but if you're playing off coverage, it gets naked. So it's...
That's why he motioned him out to see if he was in man.
He motioned him off the line because, like I said, tight ends can't get pressed unless they're covered by a corner. And unless you're in dime or dollar, you don't have a corner to guard the tight end. So a safety or linebacker will never press the tight end, so a zig right there will kill it. Now, if that was a slot receiver and he was pressed, even if their corner's not a good corner, pretty bad, he'll box the zig. He'll, run the route for him, basically.
Yeah. Detroit has 0 passing yards, by the way.
Does Levis even have a completion?
No, I don't think so. He's going 3 and out twice. Well, not 3 and out the second time, but...
I mean, this is one he's got to get Chubb going. I know the passing game's not there. Peyton's gonna come out and disrespect him and run press man. He's got to get Chubb going regardless.
Nope. 4 yards.
Just like Damien Harris, Chubb's gonna fall forward.
Mm-hmm. I'm surprised he's not trying to force deep passes. I mean, Peyton did swat that one away.
He had Chark on one early and he just overthrew him by a couple steps, but that shouldn't deter you. You should see, oh shit, you should see that. Oh shit, we beat him by a few steps. We can do this again.
Oh wow, that pressure's huge. Oh my goodness.
He still tried to throw it.
Did he run contains there? No, I don't maybe.
Sometimes that blitz, without doing any special adjustments, sometimes that blitz gets the free rusher somehow. But it looked like
Yeah.
they
No,
just
there was no free rusher. He broke the pocket and they just disengaged. Well, he did come in, but I don't think he used it. But either way, well,
yeah
another timeout.
I
Is
just
this the
think the
Lions?
blitzing linebacker just didn't get
Mm,
picked up, which happens sometimes with that blitz.
mm. One Mississippi. All right, I paused my stream. Uh,
See if we're better locked in. What's your play clock at?
my play clock's at 32.
Now I'm ahead for a couple seconds. Yeah, triangle. Ooh, I thought Levis missed that again.
See, now you're ahead of me. God damn it.
We'll do a little refresh at half. My play clock. Well, I'll have to wait a second.
Yeah. Twenty, 19, 18,
Yeah, it's
17.
pretty much lined up now. You're like a smidgen ahead, but that's fine.
No, I paused for like half a second.
12, 11, 10,
9, 8.
9. Yep, we're good. You're good.
All right. Oh wow, Peyton whiffed on that one
Yeah, that's
to the fullback out.
a good play. That's a good play call out of that formation. You're thinking run
Yep.
there. Who?
Peyton, get the fuck out of general. You just gave up a touchdown.
Yeah, he posted a fucking screenshot of song he's listening to with the shit fucking paused. What are we doing?
Colin.
Who would have thunk?
Colin is a hunk.
I mean,
though.
when he comes out in Trey Y flex, you just don't run cover 3 against Trey Y flex. You just don't. I thought that was pretty widely known. At least that's
Told
my
to
thought
assume he
process.
doesn't have a dude prep for the hot route seam streak every play. Oh, wide open. Oh my god. See, I'd have probably maybe even want Bowers to see if I could get that
Yeah.
block.
That's
You never know.
I don't know how he does it, but Peyton always seems I feel like when like a normal person runs those plays and they run Thunder Spoke, it gets blown up. But somehow Peyton always seems to be able to get time and actually get blocked. So I don't know.
Back to his run game, man. That's not a good cut. You should
Yeah, it
trust
was
his
definitely
blocker
not the
there,
right
but she'll
decision to
get
make.
those. Yep.
It'll happen. Now he's behind schedule for maybe the first time this game.
Yep.
It's almost like Diddy comes out, he calls a defense and then checks out of it almost right away. I don't know if that's him saying he likes to try and disguise his looks as much as possible, but Peyton also just straight up panicked right there and didn't let the play develop a little bit.
Yeah, sometimes when Peyton gets behind the sticks, he can panic as a passer. That's really how you have to try and beat him.
But for the Lions not having a double or nothing edge threat combination guy, their pass rush is pretty good for not having that.
Right. They still have superstars, and Peyton doesn't have anyone on the corners to help neutralize it. Oh, what a fucking pass, dude. That's
He's
just
just,
an amazing
like
run.
I said before, Diddy's primarily like 90% zone, probably closer to 90, and Peyton's he's just peppering the soft spots. Mac Jones is
Yeah.
looking like a seasoned vet. That throw right there, if some of you users are wondering how you can make the playoffs for the first time ever maybe, you're going to have to learn how to make a throw like that. Naheem Hines gets bottled up.
He must have guarded the Brock Bowers in the flats. His eye not running that play, or he didn't register or something.
Yeah,
This is an interesting look over here.
Thornton has 6 receptions already, which you can tell who he's looking to this game. Which could just be a setup for the second half, and maybe Brock Bowers will have a big second half. And those,
there's that punch.
yeah, if you have a guy coming out calling a lot of zone coverage, them RPO alert bubbles, they're pretty money if they're running a lot of zone. A lot of times they're free 4, 5, 6 yards.
You know, now he's got him stressed out about the RPO that he's going to user it. But
Which he had another one on that play, but that's just a great
shed.
shed by Aiden Hutchinson.
Mm-hmm.
This is another, I mean, I know Peyton was trying to kill the clock so he doesn't give Diddy a possession before, or gives him the least time as possible, but at the same time,
I think I might kick a field goal here.
Peyton gets ball at half.
Yeah, I'm kicking a field goal because I get ball at half.
I like the aggressiveness, and I think I'd kick the points here too, but
yep.
I'm in the booth.
That's why I'm not even playing in the league anymore.
Peyton also does this, that he also motions his running back out a lot to the slot. Hits the soft spot. Hits the soft spot again. He definitely, he
didn't panic and throw to the slant or the
zig. He motioned that running back out and put him on a slant to pull down the linebacker so he can create even more space in between the safeties and linebackers, which that play, if you do that on that play, because the post is going to pull the safeties, the slant's going to pull the linebackers, that in route's butt naked every time probably.
Yep. Because I don't know why Diddy's not running a lot of zone. Well, he doesn't want to. I guess he doesn't want to man.
Because I feel like once you start running man, that's when Brock Bowers is going to kill you. So it's kind of like pick your poison.
Huge run play. He got great blocking on that, and he's just drawing out the timeouts. Not bad. Like, you'll take that.
Yeah.
I mean, even if you bait all of his timeouts here and kick a field goal, you're still not going to give him that much time left. But Diddy does have the speed.
Diddy's offense, he can score, obviously in one play, but I don't want to give you PTSD, but he can score in 13 seconds.
His offense is very good.
My apologies.
No, I'm chilling, man. Oh, what a cheeky play.
Brock Bowers rush. I mean, I did notice while we were looking through, doing some stat checks, Brock Bowers had a few carries.
It's not bad. I mean, if that defender gets sucked in, you could loop him around pretty easy. But
yeah, that's one of those plays that's boom or bust. It's, I mean, that's the right situation to probably call it.
Mm-hmm. Because then he'll just use it to set up a dive if Diddy's going to run with that.
But this is also, he's in a sticky predicament here.
Yeah.
Peyton throws an incompletion. Next thing you know, Diddy still has a minute 40 versus, let's say he throws it short or just runs it down to close to a minute. It's kind of like, yeah, you want to be aggressive, but this is one of those where you have to be calculated aggressiveness.
Back didn't get out, but oh my gosh, that's bench. That's money.
That is money against the zone. He's killing the zone.
Yep.
I'm very curious to see how he adjusts to this in the second half. If we're going to see more man, but I know it's only a 14-7, but he's going for 2. The analytics approach.
Is that what the algorithm says? Go for 2.
Yep. Analytics support going for 2.
He's just trying to get him to jump off sides or something.
Well, now he's gonna have to kick it.
Huh. Maybe, no, maybe he didn't want to go for 2 and hit the wrong button or something.
This is a massive drive for the Lions.
Yeah. 5 minutes he killed off the clock there, and he chewed out the touchdowns.
Massive
Yeah, I mean, this
drive.
is you've got to at least get a field goal here, but he hasn't actually stopped Peyton that much. You know, Peyton's controlled the clock here. I mean, Peyton has dotted him up and chewed the clock out. I wouldn't be surprised if he tries to push it deep, but you're playing with fire. If you're Diddy, like you can't play reckless here because he gets ball coming out of half, and he's already got a touchdown lead. He's got no timeouts, so a sack does hurt you, or like a short pass, you don't get out of bounds.
But at the same time, if you drive a little bit and then get stonewalled and get 0 points and then give him the ball back at half, or potentially give him the ball back with a chance to score again this half, it's you don't want to be in this situation in the Super Bowl. It's a good first play though. Good run play, get some easy yards.
I always like running it.
They're expecting pass, and he set up his formation subs for something. But at the same time, there's not a lot of urgency. He'll take the inside zones but there's only one linebacker in the box, especially when Chubb has his ability, his X factor.
This is a really good play out of pistol. Usually that tight end comes open depending on your zone. Oh, wow. He almost picked it.
Yeah, that was close.
That was really close.
He rushed that throw because I think the in route was coming open and probably the crosser was too.
Peyton didn't drop back with that crosser. I don't think it necessarily crossed him, though. He played up. All right. So you got it at the 50-yard line, 50 seconds.
You got plenty of time. I mean, you got fucking DJ Chark, Jameson Williams, and Will Fuller all in the field at the same time.
Yeah.
That's probably smart for Peyton to back out of that man.
Oh, my goodness.
I mean, that was the right.
Levis just looking like Penn State Will Levis. That was the right.
That was the right call to flip the play. Will Levis. I think a lot of people in general right now are saying Diddy's feeling the pressure. Third and 10. This is a big down for the Patriots.
Yeah.
Big down for both sides.
Gets the first
Gets
down.
The first down.
Chewed about 15 seconds off the clock. Down to 30.
Spike it. I don't hate. Yeah, I like the spike.
Second and 10 now. You still have plenty of time. Yeah.
Do you start taking shots at the ends? Do you take a few shots at the end zone here, or do you try and get more chunk plays?
Getting a little closer. You're at 40 yards. 40 yards is hard to get if Peyton's going to sit back in coverage. You've got 30 seconds. So, I mean, unless you take a sack or you don't get out of bounds here, I'd throw something out towards the numbers. This is what he says, streak incoming. Wow.
This is a great play. Don't know how much you see it in Mutt, but
this isn't really random because you can't move for that. Oh, what a breakup! He had the seam streak. I thought he had the seam streak too.
It was cover 3 blocks.
Yeah, I thought he had the seam streak. The safety's hips were turned, so if he puts it on a rope and puts it off to the right, I think that's a touchdown.
That's probably good. I mean, I don't hate the shot there. St. Brown on a little flag route, corner route. Oh, it's there? Whew, I thought Levis fucked that one up again. Yep. That's a good play, especially against cover 4.
Yeah.
Get that wide receiver to clear out the corner, and that shit's money.
And now the question is, depending on... Oh, wow,
Peyton calling a timeout. I mean, I guess
Yeah, you're not getting the ball
You're
back
not getting the
here.
ball back. Might as well get your guys fresh. I know on Diddy's screen he had a couple guys in the red.
Because he had to run all hurry up.
I'm a big fan of this play too. I would keep it
Because
just
you're
the
gonna
way he's
stress
lined
the
up.
user. You're gonna stress the user if they run with that streak. And you can usually hit either the underneath or the
I would
in.
have kept it. I would have
I would
kept the
have kept it
call.
too. I like it against this look. Four verts is just a little too gambly. Oh, he
Oh,
got him.
never mind. Yep, that was the right
Yeah.
decision there. As soon as you see that safety take a step down, they're done.
Yep.
They're done. I thought for a second there he might have not put enough air under it, but that was a good dot. Yeah, it's Peyton's got burned. Peyton's called cover three, I think, 2 times now. He's got burned on both plays. So I don't know if we're gonna be seeing that again out of the Pats.
You just want to knee it out. Take it to Don't need anything stupid here.
Yeah, nothing stupid. I wouldn't even run the ball because you know he's spamming R1. And he's going to run the ball. I love how dudes are pissed about him running 4 verts in general, but, you know, you run cover 3. You're asking to get 4 verts right on your ass. I don't know what else to tell you.
Oh my. Oh my. Oh, I thought Peyton would have made a cut outside.
Well, if he can get a spike
Right?
off, he has a chance for a Hail Mary. Why wouldn't you spike it? Well, I would have spiked it and at least took a shot. Well, we've had about an evenly as matched first half as we could ask for.
Yeah.
Good game. Offense has started slow, but we seem to be clicking here now. Levis missed a few throws. Mac's pretty much been diamond all game. Peyton's really, I always thought it was suspect when people take this long. Use the whole 30-second clock to choose their adjustments. I always just thought that was very suspect.
But sometimes it just doesn't count.
But that's just
Like
me.
it doesn't register. That's how I see it.
I always think it's very suspect. But I mean, Patriots start with the ball. I'm sure Peyton's game plan isn't changing much. He's going to come out here, run the rock, and try and take another 6-7 minutes off the clock. Ramondre getting fed. We love to see that. We love to see the Ramon goat getting love in the Super Bowl. There's one thing I expect out of the second half from the Patriots. I think they're going to open it up a little bit more and try and pass it
Yep.
because the way they've been eating up them zones.
Yeah, he's really passed it well, which will set him up for. I mean, he's also ran it well too. That's the thing. To me, I think Peyton played the better half, even though we're tied.
He has Brock Bowers. Good swat.
Yeah.
Did he highball that one? I don't think he did.
No, I don't think he did.
That's a shocker there. Brock Bowers kind of had a step too. Yep, that's just definition of noodle arm Mac just not having enough. But just like I said, I think we're going to see a little more man out of the lines in the second half. And right there, we saw man. Just cover 2 invert with a hard flat. I like that.
Oh, he had the post on
He
the other
did.
side.
He panicked hard. Oh, bad timing. Dropped the pick. Ooh, that's tough. He definitely panicked there because a lot of the times you're not expecting the slot corner to be used. I don't know who he was going for first, but he had the streak on the left side wide open because that safety he had to get over there.
Yeah, he panicked a little bit there. And
Most of the time, dudes don't pump fake in Madden. That was definitely that was an oh shit. He was lucky enough to at least catch himself and then still almost threw a pick. Probably should have been a pick. Regardless, but that's still a win if you're the Lions of 3-and-out. Yeah, Alex, Peyton was dotting up that zone, really hitting the soft spots. Damn, these guys really got their mutt tight ends go too deep. We got fucking Brock Bowers and Evan Ingram, and then T.J. Hawkinson and Irv Smith.
damn,
Mutt tight ends run deep.
our mud tight end.
No wonder there's no good tight ends in FA if one you get hurt. See, if I'm Diddy, I'm almost formation subbing Amon Ra out for a Jamison Williams or a DJ Chark to run that play action power out and maybe try and get a deep shot. Because pressing on, I mean, most people know that you shouldn't press when you run cover 3. You're going to get toasted a lot of the time. I'd go back to that. Yeah, go back to 4 verts. Yeah, the option did look good. Hole close quick.
An interesting call there too.
I mean, the option and the verts look good, but couldn't really go wrong with either. The hole was there, just closed quick. I think Peyton's gonna run a lot of man this second half. I don't think he's gotten burned twice on cover 3. Time he over pursues a little bit with Kyle Duggar and allows a decent chunk. I think if you're Diddy, you got Chubb's getting going a little bit. Now you're sitting in the driver's seat. Just ride him to the end. Ride him till you can't. Well, you're gonna have him. Oh, you had Jamison Williams. You just needed to wait an extra second. Blitz was coming.
These guys are making some panic reads. That's for sure.
Yeah, you expect that from the Super Bowl, especially in a tight game, 14-14, halfway through the third quarter, just about. Dudes are just not given the extra millisecond to let the play develop. Is Peyton just showing blitz, or is he sending another one?
I don't think so. I think he would see.
Yeah, he's just showing it there. Square.
You get him deep.
Has a step. Touchdown Lions. There it is. We were waiting for it all game, but there's the deep shot, and that's on Jonathan Jones, probably the Patriots' fastest corner. But that's what happens when you put a slot corner on the outside. They get cooked.
That might be a little sim.
Please be sim. Now, if you're Peyton, got to regroup quick. 3-and-out. Can't have another 3-and-out here because those big plays are deflating.
Yep. After he was playing so well, all the momentum was swung into Diddy's favor.
Max still in the zone. He has Brock Bowers underneath. I think you're going to see Brock Bowers. If I can make one prediction, I think Brock Bowers is going to be targeted heavily going forward for the rest of this game.
Bet heavy on that too, buddy.
Alex says Diddy on offense as if like Fig had a God squad. I don't know about that one, but we'll take it. the hell? Max fucking turned the wrong way. I've never seen that before. McCork was really seeing ghost right now. He didn't know which way to turn. Oh, Lions indeed have found their groove on both sides of the rock. Rock. It's a massive third down.
Yep.
It's
This is going to
almost
be a huge game swing right
almost
here.
run. Well, not run. Yeah, I mean, I feel like Peyton's hit like 5 of them third and shorts on just drags and slants. And Diddy just hasn't adjusted to it. It's a
No,
big
that's what's
conversion.
strange too. You haven't seen Diddy adjust to that.
I mean, you've seen it already. Max definitely. Patriots are more comfortable with Max throwing the ball 5, 10 yards, not 15, 20, 30 yards down the field. As I say that, he drops a dime. That's why Mac got paid.
Very soon. You can't let the guy not get
I mean, if Peyton can just get back to his first, like, last 2 drives of the first half where he's just hitting the soft spot in the zones. I mean, it'll be a good game. It's just got to be, he's got to get back to hitting them soft spots. We love soft spots.
paid. Oh, he panicked again there.
Definitely panic. Blaming lag. What's new? You know, you don't want to sit here and accuse anybody, right? But you never hear anyone complain of lag when they're winning. Ain't that right?
That's right. Everyone is sinning.
Just an interesting, some food for thought.
Oh no.
That's a fumble. Oh, the wheels are falling off the wagon. Obviously, big man's not going to return this the whole way. Oh, he might. Never mind. That's massive. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. That is big. Even just a field goal here is a win. Really put the pressure on. It's like for every good play Mac makes, he pump fakes, he fumbles. I don't think Mac's missed a throw yet, but he's. We're gonna see how he earned that contract, though. He's gonna have to prove it. Yeah, stick
He's
with that
definitely
PA
gonna have
boot.
to earn it.
Stick with that PA boot. I know you want to.
Yeah, Peyton started off so strong playing his own game, and Diddy has completely forced it. As good of a first half Peyton played, he's played the complete
And
opposite.
the halftime adjustments by the Lions have been great. I think the Patriots went in at half and said we're gonna keep doing what we're doing. It's been working, but the Lions came out and said we're gonna switch things up a little bit. We're gonna start to sprinkle in man a little bit more, and MCDC cooked up the good adjustments.
MCDC's in Tennessee.
Oh, it's wide open. Touchdown Lions. It's big. Time for the Patriots to respond. Time for the Pats to respond. Let's see if Mac really did earn that contract.
You certainly can't sit here and run the ball and try and play action to death.
Nope. Come out in 3 wide receivers. Like I said, Brock Bowers is going to be targeted heavily. His X Factor pass rusher is out for the game. Yep, there he goes. First play to Brock Bowers. Let's see if Mac earned that contract. Oh my. He got away with one there. Got away with. I think both users have gotten away with a couple throws that have been questionable. Bail counter's relatively even. I guess you can give the slight edge to the Lions after that fumble. But besides that, both teams have definitely gotten away with a few questionable balls. Sometimes, if you're Diddy though, do you up the aggressiveness at all, or do you keep just playing
I think I
soft
stay
zone?
aggressive. You get a turnover here, I'll be hand delivering.
So I'm saying, look at Mac Jones on that play. He just threw that off his back foot. I think you start sprinkling in a few blitzes here.
Oh,
Cause Mac's
absolutely.
fucking, he's pissing down his leg. He's sweating his dick off.
Nope.
Good play by the safety. See, Mac delivers again under pressure. Let's probably take this to the fourth quarter, down 14. I know Peyton's feeling the pressure because whether he scores or not, Diddy's going to play ball control and he's going to go on a long drive. And if you're Peyton, you need chunk plays. You can't just think and dunk your way down the field. Yep, you're right, Alex. Got to make that catch in the big game. How bad do you want it? Clearly not bad enough. That pass rush is. He just finds a soft spot in the zone in between the linebackers and safeties. That pass rush is really. It's getting in there. It's just a second too late. Oh, yep. Oh, he had Brock Bowers for a touchdown, but it doesn't matter because he has stick skills. Damn, and another pass rusher goes down for the Lions. Go for two. Torn labrum, damn.
You know a couple about them, right? On your labrum a couple times.
Uh-huh. Chat is claiming it's a cash move to not go for two, and the analytics are saying go for two there. Being an old school guy yourself, what do you think about that?
What do I think? I
About
don't
going
know
for two
about
there?
going for two there.
Dude say you always go for two down 14. Madrid says at cash chat for not knowing to go for two there. Well, Swayze, if let's say it's a 6 point game here, you force a three and out. Well, let's say not a three and out, but you force a stop, no points, force a punt, go down and score a touchdown, you're up one. So, it's a decent thought process, I'd say. I'm gonna need that D. Massive third down.
Massive here, 3rd and 2. What they're gonna be up to here?
Because that threat detector or whatever you want to call it, but I
That's
think he sticks
exactly
with the
second.
stretch because it's away from the blitz anyway. Yep, over pursued with the linebacker. It's a free first down. Damn, Chief getting clowned in chat. Nothing new.
It's interesting that he's running such heavy formations and there's 8 minutes left. But if he can cut this clock in half, he's going to make life really difficult.
Yeah, I mean, if he keeps sticking to these outside runs and Peyton's loading the box, loading it up inside, there's stretches and hell, maybe even tosses are like a free 5-6 yards. This is where, when you're Peyton, you have to be very, very, very disciplined with your linebacker. You can't shoot gaps too quick. You got to sit there, read it, and hopefully make the right play. You got to be very patient. 4 verts. Uh-oh.
I don't know.
I
That's
don't like.
getting really aggressive with it.
Uh, and the safety just doesn't go with the linebacker.
Is he not running match?
And was that a rage timeout? Might have been a rage timeout. What's the? Why would you run match there? What's the
No,
meta?
you can run. No. Like on your coaching adjustment, you
Yeah,
can
yeah, I
run
know
match
what you
there.
mean. Like, what's?
Because it makes them actually run match, and they'll pass the route off there. So he should have.
It's like the one time I actually set it to match, it completely fucked up the zone, or
Oh
like
no. I mean, I'll send you the link.
yeah, it's the gut fuck link. Yeah,
I'll send you the link though on why you want to run match.
of course, of course. We're very interested. But that rage timeout by Peyton might be huge. I mean, even if Diddy kicks a field goal here, it's a win, go up 2 scores. If you're Peyton, it's a win because you only need a touchdown and a field goal. But you wasted a timeout on a controller drop rage. So it's kinda. Yeah, run switch. I know. I know you want to. Oh, you just missed that ball. That would have been a contested catch anyway. Levis overthrows him by a cock hair. Still goes back to a 2-score game. 5:30 to go. So I said Mac's gonna have to get chunk plays. Can't dink and dunk his way down the field.
I'm gonna do a field goal. Awesome.
I love this era of Alex Swayze. He's so aggressive. I think he's growing a pair.
Oh my gosh.
Yep. You know
Everyone
where
you don't want to cover.
them chunk plays are going to Tyquan Thornton or Brock Bowers.
Man, Alex is going off. Prince Ajax.
Was that just a throwaway?
If that was another Peyton timeout, that would have been huge.
Oh man.
Double post. There he is. The bad man, Brock
Oh
Bowers.
man. I know
Hit
his
a lot
heart
of
dropped while the
nerves.
ball was in the air. You know where he's looking. Like I said. Can't believe you let the league let Brock Bowers drop to like pick 20. You got him again. Just like that, he's down to the 1.
This is
I think he just run. Oh, I thought he was going to go inside zone because this is. Wow. That's tough to make that read down at the goal line just because everything's so stuffed inside.
stuff you up, buddy.
I'd love you to stuff me like a fucking pancake. Yeah, Colin, I don't. That rage timeout, it's definitely not gonna help him. It's definitely not gonna help him. Yep, Madrid said this is what you go trade for a Nick Chubb for. This is what you. This is why you get a Nick Chubb. You don't need half Chubb right now. You want full Chubb. Full Chubb, hard as a rock. Now you're coming out and spread, just run inside zone. You're not faking anybody out, Rios or Diddy. But oh, you let that develop. DJ Chark is 100% absolutely
Oh my god.
roasting Kyle Duggar.
Yeah.
100% he is, but he was blitzed. So now Sweezy's trying to clown him for running a high point streak instead of X Factor Chubb on 3rd and 3, but like, isn't that the meta? You know, gotta go to the meta in big spots.
Yeah. You have like an 80-20 on a high point. Oh wow, he fucked up that safety.
Peyton's users have just been, especially pursuing the run, have just been ever so slightly off. Basically, right here, if you're Peyton at this point, it's anything that's not a touchdown. Alex, he is heavily overshooting on runs. He's been almost hyper aggressive. I mean, he's daring Diddy to pass, and he's looks like he's falling for the bait. But he is blocking everybody. And he gets a step, and that's probably might be ball game right there, folks. I think Peyton took the G Fuel too early. See, the trick is, kids, when you take your G Fuel, you don't drink it before the game. You drink it during the first quarter, so that shit hits right at the perfect time in the second half. Don't take it before kickoff. Don't take your
You
first
definitely
sip.
gas yourself out.
Don't take your first sip until kickoff. Hell, don't even take your first sip until your first offensive snap. Down that shit during the first and second quarter, and then boom, right towards the middle to the end of the third quarter, it's gonna kick in, and you're going. You're going. Simple as that. Now we don't know when Peyton took his G Fuel. If we could get our inside reporters to look in on that, be much appreciated.
He's got Colin box up. No shot he completes that.
This is just like Mac Jones makes throws.
I thought he was throwing it away.
You got this.
No.
You had him. I think you're too
Oh
late on
my
the ball.
God.
Wow. Wow.
Oh my God.
The Patriots are not dead yet, folks. They are not dead yet. Holy shit. Can I get a roll tide in chat for Amari Cooper?
Oh my God.
Why did Peyton just
Oh
call a
God.
timeout?
No, Peyton called a timeout.
What are we doing?
No! No!
What are we
Peyton,
doing?
no!
And you should have went for 2 there. Why'd you call a timeout? What is going on?
Get a new controller, son.
We're calling this one the Selly timeout? What, do you got some G Fuel residue like underneath the big useless button, so if you just it's all fucked up? Or like what's good? Got some G Fuel powder under there? A rage timeout, then a Selly timeout. I don't know how much there is to Selly when you're losing the Super Bowl and giving up 10-yard runs when you need stops. That's pretty much game there. You can only stop the clock. I mean, the 2-minute warning acts like a timeout. I would have called one here.
Yeah.
2-minute warning acts like a timeout. You have 1 timeout. And Diddy can pretty much nail this one out.
That's why I would have called a timeout there.
Yeah, it's Peyton Fee. I know you fucked up your 2 timeouts, but you fumbled the clock management right there too. Damn, he says, I think I put too much pressure on my controller and it spazzes.
I don't know
Well,
about that one, bro.
I know one thing, Tommy. I just know it's grippy, if that's the case. I know it's grippy, and it's most definitely pink. But yeah, this is not... See, like, you could have technically had 2 timeouts even though you had 1. This is not Patriots-esque clock management. That's definitely one way to lose it.
That's game. Ooh.
So the first down, it ain't over yet. Ain't over yet.
Trying to catch up to Colin.
Hey,
That's tough.
you know when Colin's undefeated in Super Bowls? When he doesn't have to play me. Fun fact.
I think Patriots can get a stop here.
Patriots can get a stop, yeah.
He said, "I have no deal. Let's play."
Probably smart by the Lions there to run it down and use a timeout.
Trey White. I don't know why you wouldn't just run Trey White flex.
Sorry, Colin.
No, I'll quit before that day.
Please lock in, Peyton. The game's not over. I appreciate Colin for allowing me to be undefeated in reject Super Bowls.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
What a fucking cut. What a cut. Run committed and just said, fuck that.
Wow. Y'all really let Diddy win a Super Bowl.
Wow. He came in here saying he this is what he wanted to do. He wanted one. He wanted a chip and rejects. That's what he wanted. I'm gonna see if we can get him in here for a nice little interview. See how he's feeling. I'm sure D-Thud will love that. There it is. The Detroit Lions are your Super Bowl champions. Will Levis gets the job done. That team is...
Todd is hype.
Todd is hype.
Todd's more hype than he was 2 nights ago.
He got his all neck sucked up.
Ever win a Madden chip?
Winning a Madden chip will have you feeling better than after you fucking get your dick sucked. You know, it's a great ego booster. You know, Will Levis, Penn State will claim Will Levis like Ohio State tries to claim Joe Burrow.
Exactly.
So we're going to claim Will Levis. Mac did ball. It came down to one turnover. One turnover was the turning point of the game. I guess there technically was two, but the first one I don't think really had much effect on the game. And just... that was a good game. That was another good Super Bowl. We now have a 20-0 user and a guy who went 19-1.
I mean, why is Madrid talking about losing the bowl, bro?
Has Madrid made the bowl?
Madrid didn't even make that shit in Mutt League, bro.
Damn. Collins lost 4? That's tough. If I've lost 4 Super Bowls, I wouldn't want to do this anymore. I mean, fucking Mac Jones did his thing. 415 yards, 5 touchdowns, and lost. That was a good quarterback display. Like I said, if you're a user that's fringe playoffs, you've never made playoffs, you struggle to make playoffs, this is a game that you might want to watch. The way Peyton, we can get some high school basketball action here. I don't know what the hell we got here, but the way Peyton was just dotting up the soft spots in the zones, the way Rios made adjustments to Peyton's adjustments, it was a chess match of a football game. And as most importantly, when you get full Chubb and not half Chubb, you'll take that.
You guys hear this? Oh, this guy's watching Pat McAfee in my Mutt game, bro.
Damn, you already loaded up a Mutt game.
Already locked in, bro. Playoff run, baby.
Can't stand dudes that send 99s to good users. Felt that. Every time I try and trade for a 99, dudes want my fucking entire bank account, my car, fucking mortgage payment. Just trying to make fair, clean trades. Holy shit, Tommy. Do you... I know we're still live, but do you have Cameron Fickus on Snapchat?
No, sir.
No?
Not into thirst traps like that.
That's all I'll say. Golly. There he is. There's the Super Bowl
News
champ
champ.
himself.
Bro,
How you
fine,
feeling? How you feeling?
man, bro. It was tough at first, down. I mean, I got 2 3 and outs and stuck with the game plan, bro. Finally got the monkey off my back, bro. Fucking shit.
It's kind of what
Is
I.
Deep tuned in?
Deeth had already clicked off as soon as he knew Diddy joined.
Get him in
Congratulations.
here.
He's
Might as
too
well,
scared to join.
might as well squash the
Alright,
beef now. Now
and
or
it won't
never.
let him join.
So do you feel like a reject now that you've won a chip over here? I heard you've proclaimed your loyalty to rejects over in Red Zone.
Rumor has
I,
it.
I think so. I think
I
so,
don't think
man.
I don't know if I don't think Rick's watching.
Yeah, he may tune in. I'm sure RZ users will tune in. I mean, both leagues are competitive, bro. Super fun to be in. I just wanted to win run, man. I wanted to win one, and finally did it. Got the 1 seed. Lost one game all year to Alex, who's solid, obviously, but finally, bro, finally.
That's what I mean the biggest takeaway from the game, at least in my opinion, is both offenses started off pretty slow, but once y'all got going, you
Mhm.
got going.
Yeah, 9
Was it
TDs,
just
I think.
was it make an adjustment or just kind of stick to the script and things will work itself out?
Um, yeah, I mean, I was nervous. I'm not gonna say the pregame, like our first drive, start with the ball, you don't want to mess up. I knew I watched a lot of tape, so I knew
Of course.
he was good on defense. Trying to get the ball down the field, but then I realized, I have Nick Chubb, arguably the best RB, and just got him the rock, and he got touches. A lot. I mean, when I get press manned, I like to let it rip. So
I mean,
it
with
paid
those
off.
receivers, I feel like it's
Yeah,
almost like how can you
yeah,
resist?
exactly.
Especially
And
when they're only especially when it's like one high safety.
yeah, every
It's gotta
time,
be hard to
honestly,
resist.
that's my read. Like, I mean, literally one guy. Okay, who is the superstar guarding, whatever. But I mean, we know the meta press man, and at the end in the second half, I saw a lot of it. So yeah, I max protected. Get the
Hey,
time and let
Jonathan
him run underneath
Jones
it.
got roasted by Chark.
Yeah, I think Chark caught a couple. We had a big drive before halftime to tie the game.
Oh yeah, that was
I was,
huge.
I was going for a field goal. That's why I kept spiking it. I was like, all right, trying to get points on the board. Take it and go to half, and then yeah, I let one rip to the end zone, threw it over his user. It was a dot by Levis,
When you first, I knew
and
it was the right decision because as soon as you see the safety take a step down like that,
yeah, yeah.
they're done. But at the same time, when Levis first released that, I kind of my heart dropped a little bit and was like, oh shit, you didn't put enough air under that because Duggar's kind of taller, but he still snuck over his head, so it was all cool.
Yeah, there was a lot of plays where the safety like could have been there. I think I didn't complete a pass till the second quarter, I
Yeah,
think, or something.
Levis he was definitely
Yeah,
feeling the heat of the
yeah,
moment for a
for
while
sure,
there.
for sure. Yeah, and I
Wow,
think
he got a fresh cut. Look in general, bro. He's looking kind of dapper, bro. Look at him go.
well, there goes the Cowboys guy again.
Mhm.
Uh, but nah, it's all for fun, man. Except when it comes to him.
He's
Um,
a mean little guy.
He's a
it's
very emotional user.
yeah,
He's a
I
lot
mean,
like Trevor. They wear their heart on their sleeve, but Deep
yeah,
holds grudges like years worth of
for
anger.
sure, for
Like if
sure,
you
for sure.
beef with him, he'll never let you live it down, you know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, if he wants to, he's more than welcome to join. Was probably gonna back off, but please just join and talk to me in person. I'll miss
Sounds
every
like you
game
guys
before.
you need a good Warzone session.
You
Yeah,
see, I heard he ducks Warzone.
I've played with them, but obviously haven't played with them since then. So,
Mm.
Mhm.
I mean, it
He
was
seems
chill.
like the kind of guy to not buy his teammates back, or like he wouldn't buy you back, you know.
Nah, yeah, nah, he's a team guy, bro. He saved me several times. He saved Matt the most,
Okay.
obviously, because he went down the most.
Yeah, he's a big team guy.
Yeah, big team guy. Like, no, for real, like, no slander. Like, he was a cool dude when we were playing. Like, thought the vibes were good. Um, But yeah, hey, like defensively, I was so scared to play man against.
It's like obviously I play him twice a year, but
Yeah,
it's
Yeah,
tough.
Thor
What do you
even
like? What do you do? Do you?
I know, bro. I don't know what I called a robber play. And on defense, I try to disguise my defense, try not to get, not to show if it's zone or man. And I had Aluakon inside shade on Bowers, and I lurked with the robber to see if I could take away the outside, and finally got some plays. Like, I got that big fumble. I don't know. I think Hutchison called it or caused it, but he got injured. And then Shaq Barrett got injured. But yeah, man, just like those plays that make the difference. They came my way. I don't think I turned it over. I caused one fumble. But even then, I didn't do anything with it. I think I ended up punting. But yeah, the defense showed up. That's where we try to pride ourselves, and offensively, we just took what they gave us.
So
So
I was gonna
it was a
ask
good
what's the
season.
turning point of the game, but it was probably pretty clear that fumble
Yeah,
in the
bro.
red zone.
Yeah, and I knew it wasn't over. I was like, I gotta get points. That's why I tried to go for the touchdown on that third and third and three. I think I threw it to Chark. Um, 'Cause Murphy Bunting had outside shade, so try to get touchdowns, because obviously you got to win with touchdowns. You can't win with field goals. So he scored in like a minute or two, I think, after that. So it was a 3-point game, and was able to close it out. So um, that was tough, bro. Finally got the monkey off my back. Finally got it.
So yeah, I mean I fully expect the Lions to be back next year. Do we have? Are we keeping the roster intact, or are we losing anybody major? Are we rocking with the same core, or what's
there's
the
some
Honest,
roster
good
looking
guys on
like
this
next
D
year?
line, but they're not like star players, right?
there was a a chance I might retire for. Let's see, I don't know. We'll see. Might ride off into the
It's gonna
sunset
pull
for
an
the next
AD
for the
and
next cycle. We'll see. It's TBD, to be determined. Honestly, so I'm not lying. I was talking to my brother about this. So like this controller, I'm I'm hanging it up. Never gonna use it again.
You
Buy a
have to
new
take
one.
take a Target
get the
or take
fuck
a
out of
Target
here.
or a Best Buy trip.
It's
Yeah,
gonna
gotta buy a
frame
new
up the
controller.
controller and shit.
Yeah, I'm
Get the
gonna buy
fuck
a
out of
box.
here.
Super Bowl. I don't know what it is. Write it in a box and put it away to show the kids one day. So I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just
Respect,
kidding.
respect,
But
respect.
nah, I'm trolling. But yeah, no, it's fun, man. That Peyton's super good. Like it's the first time I play him actually. Um, I watched all
He's
his tape,
Yeah,
and
he runs it
he's
different
good, man.
than most people. Like
Yeah.
he's a very patient user, but
Yeah.
when you were able to get up on him, that's when
hmm
he can really normally like he can create some panic throws when
Bro,
you get
he
him down. But if he gets
yeah
up on you, that's his game plan.
yeah
That's
I
how
know.
he beat Carlos really
hmm
bad.
I saw that. I saw that. I mean, I
He
went down
controlled that
early.
game and played his game.
Yeah, I went down early, and I had the ball first, so I was like, damn, like I gotta press, But I mean, he doesn't make bad reads. I think I dropped the pick with Okuda, but like even then, he would double pump it, and not throw the bad read, and I don't know how many bad reads he had all game.
I'd
Um,
say there was a couple throws on both sides of the ball that were kind of
mhm,
that could have. I mean, they obviously
Yep,
didn't, but they could have went
yep,
either
how
way,
it goes. hmm
which is probably a good thing.
Yeah, yeah. No, he's super good. I'd never played him, like I said. Great user, obviously. That was fun. That was fun to go against him.
The state
Well,
of Alabama is 2-6 now in rejects for bowls.
that
Damn,
is really tough.
damn. My
That's
first one,
tough.
man. Hopefully I can get many. Yeah, I haven't actually re-signed any guys. I gotta re-sign. Or I think if I do come back, I'll tag Chubb. Um, because I don't want to pay him a ton of money. But yeah, I mean, we literally built the roster to win. I was talking to Matt like after the end of the last off season. I was like, bro, like I don't know what else I need on this roster. You know what I mean?
Win
So we go
now.
win one. So yeah, bro, it's good.
Always
Levis
got
showed up.
always got to be hungry for more.
Yeah, yeah. So the offense came out big, the defense came out big. Like it was fun. It was fun for sure.
I feel like it was
There's
a
a lot of chat. There's a lot of talk
Yeah.
about Mutt Bros, but like, I think I'm Team Diddy now. Now that I sit here and talk with you, you know.
Hey,
I think that changes a lot of people's minds. You know, they just
Uh,
see you as a Discord personality.
yeah. Oh, I
Yeah.
yeah. I just try to be super chill, bro. I mean, I've said it before. Like, I'm not trying to beef with anyone, I guess, except for the Cowboys.
Hmm.
And we're all here for fun. Like, we all get emotional. We hate losing. Like, you know what I mean? I down in that game, I took what the defense gave me. I saw a press man. I'm gonna exploit it. You know what I mean? I just did what I could do to win the game. Just kept it simple. Didn't try to do too much. So I appreciate that, man.
A lot of nano
Respect.
blitzing talk. Damn.
I haven't done that since
It's
you
the
guys
off.
talked about it.
It's the off season. You know how it's gonna go.
Yeah. I never I didn't when I clapped the Cowboys in the wild card, like I didn't do any of that. Like it was all clean. He double teamed the wrong guy and got exposed. Like,
Damn.
you know, it is what
Sounds
it
like
is.
Cowboys guys. You got to clean some things up.
Bro, he should just join the chat. Like just talk to me like face like
He ain't
straight
Yeah.
gonna
up.
join.
Like
He ain't gonna
No.
talk to you.
Yeah.
I mean like you know, but you'll be talk on a keyboard like
Of course.
of course. Like it's all I get she said he's joking, but nah, he doesn't. He doesn't joke when it
I
comes to
don't
me and my
know. Yeah, I don't think he's
yeah,
joking with you, man.
exactly. When it comes to me and my brother, like
Deep
we're
down,
always
there's
in meeting.
animosity.
I think there's a lot of animosity there.
Yeah, we'll keep the the vibes going. You know, just try to be a good dude, try to play. Try to get wins, you know. So it was fun. It was cool to finally get one. It was cool to finally get one.
Congrats, Diddy.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
Now
Appreciate it.
you're on the prestigious list of users that have
Ring
a
champ.
ring. Champ. You'll forever
Yeah.
have the champ. Even if you're Swayze and beat me in the Super Bowl year one, you
Damn.
still get the champ ring.
Year
For the champ.
one of rejects.
Year one. In 2019? No.
We're going way back.
2019 or 2020.
2020, 2019 sounds right.
Yeah, 2019 does sound right.
Well,
Yeah,
do you have
yeah,
any
you guys.
final thoughts, champ, before you get out here? Any comments, statements?
Um. Yeah. I mean. Good job to everyone. Obviously, we all want to win it. It was cool. I mean, love the comp and how active it is, and it's cool to be part of this community. So just thank you to you guys for hosting this.
Congrats.
Thanks, bro.
Welcome to the
Thank you.
prestigious club of rejects champions.
Hey, whenever you want to play Warzone, let me know. I got some time.
Got you.
All right, bro. I'll catch you guys later.
Yep. All right. I mean, that was a good bowl. Wasn't a blowout.
Yep. It wasn't like a Wealthy versus Peyton Bowl. Was that the one Wealthy dropped 70? He
Yeah, it
dropped
was not a
70
good.
on
It,
or
was, it
something.
wasn't a good one.
Well, Mike Ted Hendricks just got completely lost by Gronk.
But I think if we got nothing else, we're gonna go ahead and close this thing out. You can start getting your player reviews, regression, the content shit. You can start getting that submitted, and we'll crank that out over the next few days. The only thing that's gonna suck is because when the Super Bowl is played, we're looking at a draft during the middle of the week. So, I mean, it might be a Wednesday or Thursday night type draft, which I don't think is a huge deal for most, because most people only care about like the first and second round anyway, because they're mutt. Yeah, Carlos, I would review D's. Send them. They do call that the Rick Y flex, but yeah, take it
Rick
easy.
Y flex.
That's a good one, Adam. Oh shit. Once I close out the stream here, real ones do they sit through the entire 7 rounds, because Super Bowl rosters are made on day 3. Let that be known. As soon as I close the stream out, we're going to get on, advance to the re-sign stage. We'll probably sit there for till around 7 or 8 tomorrow. Then we'll get rocking with the same free agency period we've had. Hopefully. Oh yeah, and also, starting now, don't know how much you have written up, but you can start submitting trades whenever you like. Please don't give Madrid any more gray hairs. He's already starting to find them. He's still in his 20s. So yeah, take it easy, sleep tight. Let's have a great off season, and let's power through to year 4 and have another great year.
God bless. Go Rejects.